Welcome again to Highly Questionable. What do we have on the show today, Bomani?
Kobe get back on that plane from Germany, but they had to go all before he got ready for his last game because I thought he went to Germany before that.
Kobe talk. Vamos, papi.
Do you find yourself rooting for the Warriors to win tonight or the chaos of losing and only tying the record?
Would it be chaos? It would just be unsatisfying if they merely tied the record. I find myself rooting for the team that is the most fun that I've seen in basketball and has changed the game's math. But if you're going to object to this, the people who are going to do so are protecting the legacy of Michael Jordan. They don't want anybody to be better at anything than Michael Jordan was because of the mythology of Michael Jordan. But I'm rooting for it.
I'm here for the chaos. I just kind of enjoy chaos. It's a little bit better for business, right? We have a better topic of discussion if you come back the next day and they're tied and everything else. And as for the protecting the legacy of Michael Jordan has done so many things over the course of time that have absolutely infuriated me, have made me raise questions about who he is. And I'm here to protect, because if I had to deal with more people trying to explain to me how Steph Curry is better than Michael Jordan, we're just going to have to fight. I'm here for my youth. I'm here for nostalgia. I'm here for a guy that I don't even like that much.
How about this one, though, Bomani? It would be kind of great if the team that undid all of Joe Lacob's planning was this Memphis team, led by a bunch of crazy people, mismatched parts, all of them wanting to fight everybody on the Warriors.
Well, I know how this game is going to end. You know how? Time is running out. There's Steph Curry. He's ready to take the last shot. And all of a sudden, who comes out in the middle of the court? Walt comes out trying to block that shot. That's why he's must
to protect the legacy of Michael Jordan. Wilbon's going to get arrested tonight trying to get in the way.
That dude that looks like Frederick Douglass who works for the Warriors is going to tackle him first, though.
How sure are you that tonight will be the last NBA game Kobe ever plays in?
This is the last game that Kobe Bryant is ever going to play in the NBA. Like, if you want to entertain the possibility he goes somewhere overseas to play, I suppose such a thing is possible. But when you see that dude over on the sidelines with ice and bubble wrap all around his body, he started this season like, I can make it through. He got in the middle of it and was like, man, I just want to go home. He ain't coming back.
His shoulder hurt so much that he hurt it trying to turn the radio on. He was having trouble turning the radio on and off. Some of the great stories that are coming out about Kobe are about how he took his Achilles heel when it unrolled and tried to roll it back and tape it up and keep playing. He's almost totally broken out here, but there isn't going to be anybody more insufferable in retirement than this guy. He will play somewhere, I do believe, probably Italy or China, but it's not going to be in the NBA. We've seen the last one tonight.
Let me tell you something about his shoulder, though. That bad boy's going to be good as new tonight because those shots are going up. You're going to be like, man, my shoulder hasn't felt like this since I was 17.
He already holds the all-time record for career misses. He's going to try and make it unbreakable tonight.
Do you remember when Kobe wrote that poem early this year?
Yes.
Well, I wrote one for Kobe.
All right.
It goes, roses are red, violets are blue. My prediction tonight is 5 for 32.
Oh, come on, man. We can't hate on Kobe. Only thing worse than that is if you put up one of those pictures from that photo shoot that one time.
Don't do that.
Go ahead.
Don't do that to him on his final day. That's not nice.
That would be messed up if you did that.
Come on.
It would be really messed up.
We would never do that.
How will you remember George Karl era in Sacramento?
It began with George Karl putting his hand out to be shaken by Boogie Cousins ignoring it, and then it somehow went all downhill from there, where he was fired several times this season, according to reports, and then not fired. Now finally, anticlimactically, it's fired. What an unmitigated disaster from start to finish for a coach with a pretty decent resume.
Yeah, coach who's trying to get the all-time wins record and couldn't hang around long enough to pull it off in Sacramento. But hold on, let's be clear about something. It has been said that on Thursday that Sacramento will fire George Karl. Right. That is what the reports are saying. That leads me to believe that on Thursday, George Karl will receive a 3-year contract extension.
Right. They don't do it right over there.
Everyone is criticizing George Karl because of his coaching abilities. But I'm telling you something. He works 1 year, and he gets paid 3 years for doing nothing. You know, that's a hell of a business decision on his part. You know, I'm telling you, the guy's sharp. Do you trust Jim Harbaugh? He's upset about the satellite camp ban because it hurts the kids.
Jim Harbaugh is in it for Jim Harbaugh at every turn. Jim Harbaugh is in it for winning, for greed, for gluttony, and he is trampling people at every turn. And it seems like everybody in the sport is afraid of his recruiting tactics because he comes into a room and is kind of amazing in a room. But if you're going to be upset by some of the things that happen in recruiting, be upset that Jim Harbaugh gets on a plane that costs $10,000 a day in order to use so that he can go and steal the kids that are coming to a program near you until Jim Harbaugh gets near them.
Oh, yeah, he said that it hurts the kids who know they want to go to Michigan or the ones who don't know yet that they want to go to Michigan and they might have found out at the satellite camp. If Jim Harbaugh were the head coach at the University of Georgia, I'm willing to bet that he would be on the opposite side of this argument. He is in it for him. Coincidentally, he's right, though. This doesn't do anything to help the players. The only people that this helps are really coaches in states that have lots of football players who are tired of people coming in and poaching them.
Imagine how upset people are going to be when he starts playing his home games in the Georgia Dome. Wow.
He's going to do whatever he wants in that sport. He's going to be running that sport pretty soon.
Should Phil Jackson welcome Carmelo Anthony as part of the Knicks offseason decision-making process?
Yeah, Melo apparently wants to do a little bit extra at his job without getting paid anymore. He wants to be part of the process in the offseason as to how the Knicks are going to put this whole thing together. Question number one. What evidence do we have that Carmelo Anthony would have any idea what to do under those circumstances? Question number two, is Phil Jackson self-aware enough to look back at the teams that he did the most with, those Bulls teams, and then look at Jerry Krause and realize, man, he ignored us a whole lot, and in the process, he helped build champions?
Management does, though, often consult with its very best players. I just don't see these two being a team that would suggest that the ego involved with a Phil Jackson would want the advice of any kind of Carmelo Anthony who's on the backside of his career. I will say this, though. Phil Jackson thought it was going to be easier to be Pat Riley as an executive. Pat Riley goes from not making the playoffs last year to getting under the cap, getting younger, probably going to be a 3 seed this year. This is all a lot harder than Phil Jackson thought it was going to be, and he can take advice anywhere he can get it.
Well, you know, if Melo wants to be part of the process, he have to catch a plane, you know, going to the Bahamas, you know, trying to catch Phil Jackson in the beach and talk to him right there.
Yeah, one of the cabanas by the pool. Go follow the smell of the incense, Melo. You'll find him.
Coming up next on my son Stevie's show, we'll talk to Talib.
So my mom come home, she like, the kids got to sleep. They got to go to school. So she arguing with Uncle Larry through the door. So she telling Uncle Larry, don't touch my doorknob. He touched the doorknob. Uh-oh. My mama let him have it through the door. Bam.
My son Stevie's show is brought to you by Burger King, introducing new grilled dogs at BK. Joining us at the beach today is Talib.
He is a menace. We like this guy. He played for the Patriots, played for the Bucks, was a champion with the Broncos. He's super honest. Let's talk to him. Aqib, can you tell us something from your childhood that you would point to and say that helped define me, that helped shape me, that situation?
Maybe just having to stand up for myself, you know, like in the neighborhood or something, man. I remember one time, maybe it was like in 6th grade, man. We was playing basketball, then a bunch of guys from the other neighborhood come to the court. It's only a few of us, so they take the ball, of course, so they like, man, so what's going on here? And the dude like, well, Aqib, the one over here talking noise, and so bam, I'm put on the spot. I gotta fight this dude. We like in 5th grade, I gotta fight him, my big brother there. You know what I'm saying? He supposed to be like the hardest 5th, 6th grader in their neighborhood. So I had to really just man up and fight him. And I beat him up, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of helped your confidence, help your swag, and kind of put you in tune to stuff that we do on that field.
Well, you're someone who's not afraid of being hit or punched. Do you remember the time that you lost that fear?
As a matter of fact, I was just telling this story to my mother-in-law the other day. It was one time my brother came home from college. I probably was in the teen ages. It's probably the first time I was cussing in the house, and then my brother like, stop cussing at my mom. I'm like, I ain't cussing at her, I'm just cussing, and you know what I'm saying? And he ended up coming downstairs. I told you to stop cussing. I was sitting down, so he took off on me. Started taking off on me. So I got hit some good shots from my brother. And it stumbled me a little bit, but now I was like, okay, if I could take my bro shots like that, I'd knock somebody my age out, you know? So, man, it kind of made me not be scared to really get into them fights as I was getting older. I probably was about 15 or something then.
So is your big brother the one dude you're not going to try?
We the same size. We the same size now, man, so we can get it on now, you know?
No, but your
back
high
in
school
the day,
coach,
back in the day,
your high school coach says he's the only one that he's ever seen that he could get you to correct behavior.
Yeah, definitely, man. Back in our day, man, that was the main dude who I wasn't putting my hands up to that dude, man. He can go.
Can you explain to somebody who doesn't understand what your life was like before college? Describe it for us.
Well, in a nutshell, we moved to me and my mother. We moved to and my brother. We moved to Texas and to Dallas in 1999. I graduated high school in 2004, and from 1999 to 2004, me and my mother had about 8 houses, eight homes. You know, so that tell you right there, man. It was rough, man. It was financially rough. It was physically rough. You know, so. Man, just being in the position I am right now, man, it's definitely a blessing.
How much of your toughness comes from your mother? Because she's not someone to be trifled with, correct?
Oh, definitely not, man. If you went back to where we were from in East Cleveland, man, and you mentioned my mother's name or my grandmother's name around there, for that matter, man, everybody around there probably know her, man. I mean, she's super tough, man. The strongest woman. One of the strongest women who I ever been around, man. She handles her business, man, and she made a way. She made a way for all her kids, man, definitely.
See, I hear that, and I'm surprised you thought that you could be cussing around your mama and that nothing would happen under those circumstances.
Yeah, she caught me. I mean, my brother, luckily he was home to take care of that, man. But yeah, I used to be bad, man, bad in the house. She was supposed to let me use the car. She ain't let me use the car, so I got mad, went downstairs and was cussing. You know, my big bro ain't had that, though.
Give us a grandma story. Give us a story of grandma not having it. Because everyone we talk to, every time we talk to a Bronco, they say the guy that's most feared in our locker room is Aqib. But I'm guessing that you had some fear of grandma, am I right?
Ah, man, Big Mom, man, she was the Duke of the neighborhood, man. It's like, if there's some little situational beef, if Big Mom carried guns around, man. She, like, all day long, she in the grocery store with the 38 special in the purse, like, ready for any situation. This Big Mom, you know, so everybody around East Cleveland, man, they definitely know Big Mom.
So that's not even Texas. Like, y'all was walking around with the heat in Ohio.
Yeah, this was Cleveland, Ohio, man. I was in Cleveland, Ohio, back and forth, Cleveland, Ohio, Trenton, New Jersey, to about 1999. Then I moved to Dallas. So Big Mom was in Cleveland, Ohio, man, putting in that work. No games.
Did you ever see her brandish the weapon? Was there a reason for her to pull it out?
Can I say that? Can I
situation?
really tell the stories on TV like that?
Absolutely.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive.
I mean, it's okay. You're not afraid of anything.
I would check this out, man. One time, Cleveland, Ohio, man. I don't remember how old me and my brother was. So we got to go to school in the morning. You know, my mother come home from work. And it's like kind of like a duplex kind of home. Not like a duplex, but like a hood duplex, you know. Real small home. So my Uncle Larry, he like got his music cranked up so loud, man. So my mom come home, she like, the kids got to sleep. They got to go to school. So she arguing with Uncle Larry through the door. So she telling Uncle Larry, don't touch my doorknob. He touched the doorknob.
Uh-oh.
My mama let him have it through the door. Bam. Touch him in his leg. So he called the police. In 5 minutes, Big Mom was over there. Big Mom told him, I wish you would tell him she shot you. Hey, he just said, all I know is somebody shot me through the door, man. It's hey, the stories get deep. You had to edit out all that.
He didn't know. He suddenly didn't know who shot him through the door.
He don't know who shot him through the door, but it came right out my mama's house. That's what he told me. Because Big Mom was right there.
Yeah, so
Big
like
Mom played no games, man.
Yeah, so like family shootouts, they just kind of happen occasionally with you guys.
It might go there, man. Back in that's back in them hood days, man.
Yeah. So
Oh, no. So your uncle,
Hey.
what? All of a sudden developed amnesia.
He got amnesia when Big Mom pulled up.
Thank you, Akeem. We enjoyed the time.
Appreciate having me, fellas.
And bricks is way too hot. You need to cut it. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. 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 Broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game whose contractions are getting stronger. Do you question?
Give us topics and events. We question.
Do you question if Goran Dragić should have come out of the game?
All right, in the Le Batard Classic, we got the fighting Stan Van Gundy's against the Miami Heat. Here's Goran Dragić, and this had to hurt.
No foul, by the way, Bomani. No foul. Shows the ref his tooth, the gap in his smile, throws the tooth on the floor.
Now, that's unsanitary, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, look at it. Somebody comes in. Oh, that's
two teeth,
unpleasant.
actually.
Oh, is it 2 teeth?
That's 2 teeth.
Oh, and someone comes over with a clipboard. And how do you not call a foul in that situation?
I feel like we need another replay. I can see how the ref might have missed it. I mean, I don't mean to be rude here, but is it possible that Goran Dragić has delicate teeth? Like, that doesn't look like the sort of thing that would knock somebody's teeth out. Maybe he needs to drink a little bit more milk.
Well, he's already lost a tooth before that tooth, so that's actually a cap that he lost. But I would be making such a scene with the ref, though. You got to get the foul call. I'd be talking through a lisp. I'd be real theatrical about, look at this. This happened right here in your face. You need to call a foul.
How you say Leon Spinks in Slovenian?
That's not a big deal. Hockey players, they lose teeth all the time, you know? I mean, that's part of the game.
Oh, here we're going to show video. Yeah, there we
go.
Oh, the slow motion unpleasantness. Oh!
Wow.
That is such a foul video.
And that's just another day at the office.
You know what? Hockey players are not even that tough.
Really, Poppy?
That's right.
That's right.
Oh,
There's
thank you.
some teeth coming out.
Yes,
And
Lulu. You don't knock her teeth out. She takes them out herself. She's so tough.
And she laughs.
Yeah, laughs in your face.
Do you question if this is a good prank?
Question here is always, are you on the bad end of the prank or are you the pranker? Because you rarely think these things are funny when you're on the wrong end. Let's see.
Oh, this is messed up. How is the grown man falling for this? He's still jumping.
Oh, no. Wow, he's amazing.
Oh, now he's doing tricks.
Yes, he's amazing. Look at the
Oh,
confidence
yeah,
level.
raise the
Yes,
roof, homeboy,
yes.
raise the roof.
They're making sounds. There's sound effects.
And there's no reason to tell him the truth. What does anybody gain from telling them the truth? By the way, that guy still believes in Santa Claus.
Time to play the game that you sold incriminating photos of Dan to TMC. See? Or no?
Tell us what's on television tonight. We'll tell you if we're intrigued.
On Fox Sports Arizona, Diamondbacks and Dodgers.
No, thank you. But we've got a clip of Yasiel Puig. Do you remember him? Yasiel Puig. It was a sensation. And that's a routine single. And he's turning it into something else. That's a pretty cool slide right there. Up. Safe. That ump's right on it. That's excellent work right there. Look at this. Watch how many times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, safe. Nice. And he's pointing to the ump. You got it, ump.
Oh.
that is athleticism right there. Slow motion athleticism. It's also how they would play chess if they were doing so on their stomachs at that bag. Bomani, are you intrigued?
I have to say, I love the fact that Puig appears to be playing better, but is still doing Puig stuff, because he should have been dead to rights at second base.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued because everybody gave up on Yasiel Puig last year, you know, and this year, you know, he's hitting 379. He's doing all the right things, you know. Puig is back, you know. That's a name that they'll never forget, Yasiel Puig. He's this year, he's chasing the Triple Crown. That's what is going to happen. Yeah, that sounded good, no? No.
All the way to the Triple Crown. Like, that's when we felt like
he had a good first week. That's all.
Starting tonight, the NHL Playoffs.
Oh, yeah, this will be fun. We pride ourselves around here knowing more hockey, covering it better than anybody. Barry Melrose, Steve Levy, none of those guys have anything on this show and the way we cover hockey. Let's break down some hockey right here with our playoff preview.
Oh, et là, il y a
NHL.
qui vient
Yes, there it is.
direct.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bang, bang. Woo! Playoffs start tonight, everybody. Bang! There it is. Ouch! Slow motion. And that concludes our playoff coverage. Bomani, are you in?
I am intrigued. I do enjoy the Stanley Cup playoffs, and I'm not simply saying that because if I say anything otherwise, the jerk hockey fan that we all know will wind up bombarding me with angry
He
messages.
does like the playoffs. That's true. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. I'm telling you. Are you guys ready for my pick? I'm going to make my prediction right now.
Oh,
right now.
make
This is
it.
going to be the year of the rat. The year of the rat. The Florida Panther with Bobby Lou as a goalie.
Yes.
That's it. The Florida Panthers, you know.
Yes.
with the Latino quarterback, Bobby Lou.
Goalkeeper. I don't know why he made it a quarterback, but that concludes
Okay.
our hockey
Goaltender. I
coverage
am the
of
hockey
whatever.
expert here, guys. You know that. You can ask me some questions if you need to.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
See you tomorrow. Check out The Right Time with Bomani Jones, 4 to 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
Gracias. See you mañana.
I didn't like the hockey video that we show. We should show them some real hockey video, you know?
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. That's how you play right there.
wow.
Yeah, face off, and then your face falls off.
I can't wait till that little one gets bigger.
That concludes our hockey.
Go!